I just thought it would be fun to show you. I'm almost done with my Book of Mormon this time, and I just thought maybe it would be fun to thumb through some of the pages with you. This is the title page, and I don't know, when I go back through it, it brings back so many memories of when I was doing it, and also what it inspired me on that page. What is the Book of Mormon? This is what tells us what the Book of Mormon is. And then I love angels, and so in this book, this time when I studied the Book of Mormon, I wanted to put a tab up here as to all the pages that talked about angels, because I believe in them and I believe that they're watching over us. Anyways, the testimony of the prophet Joseph Smith, right here. This is Moroni, which I always tear up every time I read this. And all the different visits of Angel Moroni. And the book, this gold paint turned out so pretty. I used this paint. I love it. It's just beautiful. I've used it a lot within the book. In fact, my sister Julie, in her scriptures in color this year, she was gonna just use gold on every page, and I think that's a fun idea. I think that I'm a little bit ADD, and I like to do something different almost every day. And some days I have more time than others, so I just do what I can do that day, and I don't stress about it. I think this turned out really pretty, and this did too. I don't know what it is, but when I come back through it, I think that I love it even more. Here's the family of Nephi. And just by painting and drawing in my Book of Mormon, it can help me learn and to be inspired as to what the scriptures are talking to me that day and how I can use them in my life. Here it talks about the angel. And he never said it would be easy. How great is that? Life is hard. I don't know if you can see the shine on that. That's metallic watercolors. And I probably used these metallic watercolors. And I have some other ones too, I think. These ones. Look how pretty those are. That's probably the ones I used. Well, maybe not. These are real cheap ones. These are a little bit more expensive. Both beautiful. Don't forget the miracles in our lives. Multiply, replenish the earth. I'm done doing that, but where are you in the path of the tree of life? What a great dream that Lehi had. So much to learn every time I read it. Are we strong enough to be laughed at and teased by our beliefs? It's tough. This one I did with, I probably used that Wonder watercolor resist pen where you draw on it and then you can paint around it and then you just rub it off. It turns out pretty cool. I like that. Pray with faith. And that's all about the Holy Ghost. What would we do without the Holy Ghost? I don't know. This one I put a sticker on. Future of the world and of his seed. In a dream, the angel shows Nephi the future and what was going to happen to his seed. Must have been kind of heartbreaking to see. Foretells about the United States and the earth. In the Bible. In the Book of the Lamb of God talks more about the Bible and how plain and precious parts were taken out of the Bible. And that's why we need the Book of Mormon. Remember that everything is in his time. And that there's a plan. What would we do without the Book of Mormon in these lessons? We're taught to ask. Just ask if you have a question. Who should you ask? Ask God. Nephi teaches us more about the dream. This is washi tape. I love washi tape. Another sticker. Another sticker there. Murmur. When we rationalize our sin, it's a very dangerous road. Don't you see that happening all the time? We beheld the sea. What a great day that must have been to see the sea. Wandering in the wilderness for 8 years. And then you finally see the ocean. Ugh. So cool. Don't harden your hearts. Pray always. And people were shocked. Anyways, I love the stories in the Book of Mormon. And the stories of faith and coming to the promised land. And this was like, it's supposed to look like a shoe and not to tread on, don't trample under their feet. Men do trample under their feet the words of God and the gospel. Nephi taught them from the scriptures. He taught them from Isaiah. And all these lessons in here. And I wish I could understand Isaiah better. But every time I read it, I do understand it better. So the words are true and that I need to study them more and more. And the more I study them, the more I'll understand. And I've used some other books to help me a little bit, but still I think that the more I read it, the more it is able to penetrate my heart and teach me the lessons that I need to be taught. And that's the book of Nephi. That's Nephi. First Nephi.